Here we go again. I don't know where to even begin with this. Last year I had the same type of reaction. Same type of reaction in Week 17 against Green Bay. You know, we made it a game for a bit, tried to stay in it, and we couldn't win. We couldn't win. We couldn't play good enough. Well, now the same situation just happened, only there was a little bit of hope. You know, my hopes were crushed in the fourth quarter against Green Bay. We were up a while. We converted like 4 fourth down to the slowest drive, longest drives I've ever seen that resulted in no points. And I knew it was over from there. Where this, it seemed like we had a chance for the entire game. Or at least that's, what at least I like to think. I really should stop having any hope for these games against the Green Bay Packers. Because every time my hopes and dreams get crushed by that frickin' man Aaron Rodgers, every damn time. I'm so tired of Aaron Rodgers just shoving his fist up our you-know-whats twice a year, every year. 9-1 in their last 10 against us. 9-1. Our only win was at home with Mitch Trubisky in 2018 when they kind of sucked. Which is a miracle because in the last 30 years, this team has been fantastic and gifted 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks right after another. And they have just been spanking the Bears up and down the field for 30 straight years. This rivalry is not even good anymore. This whole day has been like the 100th anniversary of the Bears-Packers rivalry. What a day it is. Yeah, what a day it is for Green Bay fans. Chicago fans are tired of this. They are tired of losing twice a year to the Green Bay Packers. They are tired of it every time that they have a chance to do something and finally go somewhere. They run into Green Bay and they ruin it. They ruin everything. I don't understand. I will be the happiest man in the world when Aaron Rodgers either leaves, hopefully after this season, or retires. I hope that man retires as fast as possible because I am tired of this, and I do not want to have to sit through another 5-6 years of this garbage. Now, Justin Fields will only get better from here. He had a pretty good day. The Bears actually aired it out down the field. The 2 drives they scored touchdowns on, they actually threw the ball down the field, and they were actually connecting deeper passes, which is like the only way we're ever going to beat Green Bay. Justin Fields did not have a terrible game in his first game against Green Bay. He was not awful, but he did have that pick and almost had a second one, both where he just tried to chuck it out of the end zone, and both were hauled in by Green Bay defenders. Keep in mind, the Green Bay secondary was out without Jair Alexander, who is a fraud star. I don't think he's that good, actually. And that's not biased. I just don't think he's like the star in the top 5 corner that everyone perceives him to be. He's gotten burned a couple touchdowns this year already. And Kevin King was out, but then again, that probably hurt us because Kevin King is burnt toast. And frankly, that could have helped us. I swear I'm actually doing this again where I'm recording the reaction before the game is even over. It's 24-14 right now. And you know what? The Bears had a chance. They had a couple chances to put some points on the board, but no, they had to be sacked out of field goal range twice in this game. First, at the end of the first half, at the end of the first half, Fields almost gets picked off the very next play. He's sacked. They're out of field goal range. They got a punt. And then this last drive, it's second and manageable. We're inside the 40. We can actually kick a field goal. Fields gets sacked, gets taken out of field goal range. They have to go for it on 4th and forever. Of course, they miss it. With an offensive holding call, by the way. And I'm going to be honest, along the way, there were some pretty god-awful calls. The refs blew an offsides call on the pick Fields threw. By the way, yeah, he shouldn't have thrown the ball, but that play should have never happened in the first place because the Packers were offsides. I don't know how much longer I can go seeing my team lose bi-yearly to this team. I can't do it. I literally cannot do it. Sit here and watch my team lose another 10 games before we win another one. I don't get it. It's infuriating. Everyone's like, oh, it's the oldest rivalry. It's a great rivalry. I see why people don't think it's the best rivalry in football now. It's a terrible rivalry because the Green Bay Packers are able to pull some BS Every time. Rodgers did not have a good game today. He did not play very well. The Bears did actually very well against him despite him throwing for 2 touchdowns. But that's a bad game for Rodgers. 2 touchdowns is a bad game for Rodgers. Under 200 yards is a bad game for Rodgers. Do you see my point here? Over 200 yards passing is a great game from a Chicago quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is godsend for this franchise because he's kept them relevant and really good for another decade and a half after Brett Favre left. And frankly, he should have more Super Bowls. But you know what? Oh no, he has bad defenses and he can't bail his team out in the playoffs. But you know what? He does it every time in the regular season. His luck runs out in the postseason because he plays really good competition. He's always able to bail his team out against bad competition like the Bears and the Lions and the Vikings. He's done it so many times against the NFC North. I can't tell you how many times us 3 teams think we may have a victory against the Packers in our grasp. And then Aaron Rodgers is like, I'll take that W, and we're going to go ahead and win another division title for the 5th time in 6 years or whatever. And I don't get it. It is infuriating. I'm tired of it. I want some parity in this damn division, but I'll never get it. I just want to beat the Packers for once in my damn life, but I won't ever get it. I won't ever get it. Never will this ever happen because I swear the Bears always find a way to lose. And you know what? This game was at home. Couldn't have had this game in Lambeau and have our home game later in the year. But no, we've got our trip to Lambeau left. And that once again is on national television, which is a stupid call by the NFL. I know, this rivalry. It's in Lambeau. We get smacked every year in Lambeau. There's no point. It's going to be a boring game. No one's going to want to watch it because the Bills and the Bucks are that week. Everyone's going to want to watch that game and be like, yes, that was such a great game. Oh, now we have Bears-Packers to watch. Well, Aaron Rodgers, go off for 5 touchdowns and no picks and prove again that you're like a god. Point is, for the Blues and the Cardinals and the Predators and like the Bucks and other rival teams Chicago has, even the White Sox. I don't really hate the White Sox as much as I really should for being from Chicago and a Cubs fan. But like the big difference that separates those rivalries and the Bears-Packers rivalry is because I just straight up don't like the players on that team. I don't like them. I don't like the team, and the players on that team I don't like. I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I don't think he's a good guy. He's pretty stubborn, stuck up, and threw a pissy fit the entire offseason to get some clicks and get some attention and media recognition for his name to show how he's tortured in Green Bay and how we should feel pity for him. We shouldn't. We don't need to feel pity for Rodgers. He's basically taking this team to the playoffs every year. Every year. And he's made Matt LaFleur look like an offensive guru. Another thing, I'm not a huge fan of Matt LaFleur. I don't like him. I really don't. I don't like him. I don't like Adams. I don't like Rodgers. I don't like Zarius Smith. Jair Alexander, I hate. Savage is annoying. Adrian Amos is a traitor. Who else? Who's Bakhtiari? Despite him graduating from my own damn college, I don't like him. He's annoying, and he instigates crap. I will never forget how he sold 2 face mask penalties for them to beat the Lions. I'll never forget that. That was great play from him to sell it to the refs because, the refs, they like to throw flags so that the Green Bay Packers can get more offense because that's great for the league. And you know what? To add insult to injury, Aaron Rodgers was a piece of garbage. And I say this because after he scored his rushing touchdown, he screams into the Bears fans, "All my effing life, I still own you." Wow. What a great sport. What a great team player. That's someone I want to root for. What a piece of garbage. You're going to do this and insult people like that? You don't even know them. You have no idea how much the town hates you, and you revel in it. You are the villain in Chicago, and you're proving it by saying that. That is classless, god-awful, and it should not be said on the football field. That is terrible. I would never support someone saying that for the Bears to the Packers fans. That is uncalled for and stupid. But no. Everyone will just laugh at it because it's funny, because it's true. Just an awful person. His State Farm commercials are not funny anymore. He's got this dumb man bun. It looks so tacky. It's so god-awful. He thinks he's some righteous peace, brother. I'm a songwriter. I'm just a singer-songwriter. And I can still get the Rogers right. And that's cool, man. You want to play drums? Yeah, get out of here, man. Get out of here. What's the... Miss me with that garbage. That is terrible acting. I mean, let's be real. That's the difference. That's the difference. That's what makes this rivalry make me go insane that we can't beat them ever. And you know what? Some of the other rivalries, Cubs, Cardinals, Hawks, Blues, Hawks, Predators, Bulls, Bucks. Bulls, Bucks is nothing now. With the Bulls team that we've got now, maybe they'll be able to beat the Bucks once or twice. But they've got a great team. They're reigning champs. I actually really like Giannis. I think he's a great guy. It's just unfortunate that he has to play for the Bucks. Whereas, Aaron Rodgers, he's a great player, but I absolutely despise him. Same thing with, all the players I mentioned before. I don't like this team. I don't like the players. I don't like the coach. They're all annoying. I don't like them. Packers fans are annoying as hell as well because they'll complain. They're like, oh, we've had Hall of Fame quarterbacks for 30 years. We only have 2 Super Bowl rings. At least you have 2 Super Bowl rings. All right? Count your losses. Count your losses. Boo-hoo. You lost 4 NFC championships. Boo-hoo. Rodgers didn't get 2 Super Bowls. We haven't had one in over 30 years. We're over 35. We're getting close to 40 now. This is why I don't feel bad for Packers fans. This is why I don't feel bad for the Packers. And this is why I hate the Packers. More than any other franchise ever. Ever. And yet they are consistently good. They are consistently explosive on offense. That's how their history has been. We're never an offensive team. We are running and we're good with defense. We can't stretch the field. We cannot evolve to the modern league, and it's hurting us immensely. Our offense was like 9th, top 10 in rushing, but last in the passing game, so therefore the worst offense in the league. When it came to the stats at the beginning of the game, that was it right there. Worst offense in the league because we have terrible passing game. I am so tired of this. I really am. I just want it to end. I just want this rivalry to be competitive. Because you know what? You're not going to win them all. You're not going to win. You're going to lose sometimes. But I'd like it for them to win every now and then and not lose 9 of 10. I don't know, man. We've got Tampa Bay next. If it couldn't get it worse, we go from Aaron Rodgers to Tom Brady. I don't know how it gets much worse than that. It's infuriating. That's the unfortunate luck of the draw in terms of the schedule. That's our next game. Tampa Bay. On the road. When it comes to these types of games, being a Bears fan sucks. That's it. So, if you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button because I doubt this is the last time we're going to see this against this team. We're going to see this again in week 14, I think it is. The damn Packers, man. Every damn time. I'll see you guys.